Hey, mister, throw me something, mister. So it's Mardi Gras season here in the Big Easy. And there's parades and king cakes and everybody's getting ready for Lent leading up to Easter. So I thought it'd be fun to take some of these parade throws. These are called doubloons, Mardi Gras doubloons. And I thought it'd be fun to cast some of these in resin. Maybe put a nice walnut back on it as coasters. And most of these are aluminum. Like I was just playing with this bunch. This one is not aluminum. This looks more like a Catholic token, but this one's from Greater New Orleans Italian Cultural Society. 1967. So I bought these at a garage sale or somewhere. And I've got like 3 pounds of them. So anyway, I'm gonna go through these. I've got a bunch. Here, let me zoom out a little bit. I've got a bunch to go through, so the first thing we're going to do is go through and find the ones that for sure are not aluminum. We have everything we need to get started here. Got our piece of walnut, 4 inches by 16.5. I already fitted into the mold and it fits snug, so that's good. I did start out with it a bit longer because my planer gives me snipe and I wanted to cut that off. I didn't want to have to sand because I wanted to smooth the finish. You can see a little bit of the marks. You know, the planer has been through a lot. So, but I'll be able to hide that with the Mardi Gras doubloons. So that's the reason for that. I sprayed the mold with the recommended mold release already. Got our Mardi Gras doubloons. Now I'm going to do a test once I mix the resin. I'm going to throw a couple of these into the resin and make sure that they don't float. I don't think they will, but I just want to check and make sure. And if they do start floating, then I'll have to tack them down with some UV resin real quick before I start laying them out. And I'm just going to kind of go random. I got a bunch here to choose from. So this is going to be fun. So let's get started mixing some resin here. Here's the close-up, guys. I covered my project because I had some wood I needed to cut and shave over on the other side, so I covered it up so it will be free of dust and debris. But let's see what this looks like. Man, look at that. Hopefully you can see that. Maybe see if I can bring it around over here. That looks pretty good. The surface looks a little ripply and wavy, but I'm gonna sand it anyway, so looks good. If you hear a bunch of sounds in the background, my Neighbors are having a Super Bowl party. Of course, that might date this video a little bit, but that's okay. Let's demold this thing. It looks like we had quite a bit of resin leak out the bottom. But that's okay, it's gonna get sanded. I just love the way walnut looks. There we go, guys. Next up, we're gonna do a little sanding before we cut them into the coasters. So let me get set up for that and see the mold is perfectly good. Get some of this drips off the side here. Take care of your molds and your molds will take care of you. This is going to go back in the bag, back in the box, back in a clean, dry place. I decided I'm going to plane it just a little bit to take these high, sharp edges here off, and then I'm going to cover this side with tape. And I want to plane this down just to get it a little bit thinner. I think it's a little too thick here. So that's what I'm going to do first before I do some sanding. Sanding 80 and 120, but I just wanted to show you guys that I probably should have just went with planing just the high edges and sanding the rest, because I got down to one of the coins already. But that's just showing you the aluminum can V-cutter worked in woodworking tools. So let's start sanding this thing. We just had a parade roll through town, so you might hear a whistle and some other stuff. while I'm talking, but these have been wiped down with alcohol to get rid of the dust. Now I'm going to put my go-to finish Rubio on it. And if you're familiar with my channel, you guys know how I like to do it. I just like to mix it up and smear it on. So after I put the finish on, I'll bring you guys in close for some nice shots here. I hope you can hear the whistle. So if you guys aren't familiar, they throw Mardi Gras doubloons and beads. They call them throws down here at the parades. So Alright guys, it's been about 10-15 minutes. We're going to wipe the excess off. Now put a little extra Rubio on these two sample pieces because I've got another project coming up that I wanted to test out the Rubio on. There we go. That looks pretty good. All right, they've been wiped down. Now we're gonna let the Rubio cure, and then we're gonna put some feet on the bottom and they'll be done. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing, like this video, comment, share with your friends. All that stuff helps me. Happy Mardi Gras, y'all, and now cue the beautiful B-roll.